There we go. Alright, YouTube login. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's see what's in my storage currently. Right, I'm trying to remember what we were up to next. Search for relics, catch rare fish, and find the rotting conger eel. Hi, Ducky! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Alright, we have to head up north. But the conger eels are also at the other port. Do I have fabric? I don't. That's the thing I needed to collect more of. Oh, Lighthouse Keeper has something to say. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Let's hold on, I just realized my VTuber's sitting a bit high. There we go. We also have a new emote thing. Toast! The fog, it's behaving as though it's reacting to the lights that cut through it. It swirls and crashes against the edges. From the top of the lighthouse, I can see dark figures. Oh, hum, hum, hum. Oh, that didn't work. Hum. I have to eat the toast, and I don't have a sound effect to know when it happens. From the top of the lighthouse, I can see dark figures seething in the thickest tracts, out beyond Little Marrow where the lights dwindle. Of all that I've seen, your lights seem to anger them the most. I should go. Mayor, got anything interesting to say? Shipwrecks. Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been. If you're willing, I would be down to just scream the word toast for a sound effect. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do for you? I'll just get back to fishing. Let's see. Do I have any research parts? Nope. How about my storage? Nope. Fish! Alright. Let's head out across the bay. Oop, and collect my crab pots. see, we'll take that to the painter. This. And this is starting things to bring to the trader. I was starting a new cyberpunk run. This is number 8. I'm going blunt objects only plus charge jump, so I fly in the air and slam people's shit in with a tire iron at max 6. Hell yeah! Deliver flag. Nope. Leave. Painter. Not painter, trader. Here, sir. That needs to go to Ironhaven. Those are explosives. Okay. Hello, Blue Embryon. There's a scrapped region that was just a fish. It would be a non-lethal blunt object you could beat motherfuckers with. Hell yeah. Aha! Aw. Yeah, no, this isn't the weird, disturbed fiddler crab he needs. Upsetting. Man. How about royal purple? Nope. Golden treasure? Nope. Black abyss? Nope. Well. Let's see if I can't collect some of my, broken crab lures. I'll take what I can. Drift. Just got done eating dinner. Hell yeah. Hello, fishmonger. Here. Eat all my fish. Shipwright. Hello, ma'am. Let's put this in storage and go pick out the rest. No ferrets today? Ferret's sick. You know how it is. Your body just suddenly decides that, it doesn't want to function anymore and kicks you. I hope they feel better. I hope he feels better too. Because being sick sucks. Can't take that last crab. Actually. Boom. Can't pick up that trap, so we'll go sell our fish. Actually, storage, 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 storage. Perfect. Any more crab pots? Nope, okay. Let's fish a little bit while we're out. Ooh. Eels. Let's get some squid, why not? Hmm? Ooh. Horrifying. Alright. Hello, sir. Take my fish. Now to cargo, to cargo, to cargo. Cargo, cargo, and let's get those repaired. Almost out of inventory space. Yup. We don't get a lot. This game's also about inventory management. Thank you, game, for fucking up my storage organization by letting me click that. That'll do. Let's rest for a bit. Undock. And let's go deploy some crab pots. We want them a little further out. Let's go with about here. We'll put one here. One here. I like crab. Haven't had it in a while, though. You know, I've never had crab. I mean, I had, surimi. Which is artificial crab made out of fish. It was a bit sweet. Not really something I'm a big fan of when I'm thinking of, like, something salty and savory. Now, let's catch some fish. Oh, I don't have any oceanic equipment. Damn it. I still want to try salmon daikon, which translates to salmon and radish. That does sound pretty good. I'm normally a big fan of salmon. I was turned off it a little recently when the salmon I got from the grocery store, it went bad way before its expiry date. I opened the packet and it smelled like rotting fish, and I was like, oh, yep, that salmon is no longer safe to eat. Traditional Japanese dish? I figured, because daikon is Japanese radish. Well, a name for a specific Japanese radish. Alright, let's sell all of these fish. Alright, shipwright. What rods do you have? Shallow coastal oceanic. Fuck it. Uninstall. Storage.
Has been obtained. I will go back later for dessert.
Yeah, fuck it. Harvesting platform.
Yeah.
I have had chicken udon. It's good. I just kind of suck at using chopsticks.
Mood.
Also got a yay food from Ferret.
Food is good. Food is important. You should eat. Like this from someone recovering from an eating disorder. Eating is good and good for you and healthy. Shit, there goes my glass all over the floor.
Don't perish.
Nah, it's good.
I think the jewel-encrusted band I need to get to that other island. Juby started me on it? Hell yeah. The pesto pasta chips are good, but not as good as the marinara ones. That's fair.
Wee.
Crib. I started talking about Japanese food. Alright. You know what? Let's catch one of these big boys now that I have the gear for it. That's a weird-ass shark.
You don't say.
Trying to figure out how to optimize my inventory space around it. Actually, let's just... Almost. Hold on. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Something like that.
Mhm.
My storage. I think. Yep, there we go. We also got from Ducky, I'm back, but only for a bit. I gotta go celebrate my mom's birthday. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And from Umbreon, I'm a half ago AFK in 10 minutes. That is fair.
you got it.
You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares, and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of twisted strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Let's see what banish does. The banishing words will provide you a temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they are spoken, the more they are understood. Are there other powers you wish to know about? Never mind.
This man's gonna give us a mental illness one of these days, I swear.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think I'll be fine. Now, where has he marked on our map? Ah, Twisted Strand, which I believe is mangrove? So I'd need to change my fishing gear before heading there. Yeah, sure, let's catch a couple of these.
Excellent management.
Thank you. I have a bottle of strawberry lemonade. I like putting them between my mattress and wall. Damn. Hello, lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? I'm not sure. Her face softens. Remember that you are in control. If you're having doubts, it's foolish to blindly persevere. You can always look for alternative paths. She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. There's all my fish. Thank you for the monies. Alright. Probably gonna need this one. So unfortunately I lose my oceanic. But I get the feeling being able to fish in mangrove will be for the best.
Most likely.
Do you have any better... I have the best gear currently, so... Our current goals are to find more cloth and head out. The heat may also be why ferrets is sick. It's a possibility.
I think it's a combination.
This is probably going to be planks. Yup.
And also, the malicious Leafeon in the backyard.
Scrap. A curved fish. Maybe you need to fill it with cod?
Maybe.
I will return to you later with a bunch of cod. Currently, I need more cloth. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. Approach cautiously. Look inside. Oh, fuck yeah. I'll take some goodies. It's a stone. Place your hand on the stone. Yeah, I haven't interfaced with it or given it what it wants yet. Nope. You don't see me? No, you don't. You don't see me. The sound of the foghorn represents, a ghost ship. That, is kinda hunting me, and I'd rather not be hunted. Alright, and then these valuables. Alright. Let's do a little nap so that I lose my insane status. Because you do lose your mind if you are out in the dark alone for too long.
Wait, quickly.
You know what? These usually mean a higher chance of cursed fish, which give me better loot. Thank you for the host, eel. But yeah, it's why you're supposed to be back in dock before night falls. Because otherwise, he comes to claim your soul.
And probably other things.
And probably other things.
Like your ship.
Alright. Thank you, sir. I'm going to go look for some cod. Those are stingrays. Where's the cod? Those should be cod, right? Yep. Oh, there's still some in there. Okay, the rock was... At least I hope this is what it's looking for. Well, let's start with the regular ones. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, something is lodged against the rock. Ooh.
Mm.
New fishing tool. What do you do? Coastal and shallow. Oh, I already have those.
At that.
Let's send you to storage. Oop, didn't mean to bang into that. Use explosives. I left those back at my storage area. Give me the fucked up stingray. Shark
Yeah.
ray. Fun.
It's so pretty.
Gotta get a shower, I'll be back. Okay.
You left our shower.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll come back with packed explosives later. There we go. Let's see. I have a single research part, and I was working on the Fathomless Winch. But also, it could be good to upgrade my engines. Or my crab pots. Yeah, sure.
You slept before this, right?
Yep.
Good.
Alright, time to look for some shipwrecks. We're looking for cloth currently. That's my main goal, at least.
I thought Off was a rock type Pokemon.
Haha. Oh, right, I need to... It's this button.
Need to dodge.
Alright. Two bolts of cloth.
Better than nothing.
True. I would like to find more, though. Oh!
Fishy!
Look at them! Alright, I'm gonna check over here. Try to get inside. Yippee!
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't mean to uninstall my fucking gear. That just keeps happening for some reason. I click
if you
something
just-
wrong and my gear gets uninstalled and I have to reinstall it because I can't send it to storage.
Your gear just not obliterates, evaporates itself.
That's wood. I don't need that yet. Oh, found a castaway. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes! I washed up here. Oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and then a wave hit us broadside. I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure that they're looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Sure. The castaway climbs aboard. We're gonna have to take a pit stop before we head to Little Marrow, okay, buddy?
I think you'll be fine.
Mainly because I don't think you want to be got by the, Phantom Hauler ship. I need to go to my storage. Research parts. And metal. Dry dock. New hull!
Yeah.
Ah, sure, let's see if I can start adding some of those new, cargo spaces. And this also finally gets rid of a lot of these.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I need another cloth. Let's go with also adding a bit more rod space.
I am the rod space.
And then I've got a bit more metal. Which of you also need metal? You and you. Actually. No, that's engine spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. Now I've read the books and Pursuits. Little Marrow. Alright. Let's just quick check our map. Yeah, just across. You know what? I can do that at night. No worries.
Put in the pitch black.
Also gives me a chance to unload some of those shinies I have.
Mm-hmm.
rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine. And I've a feeling this isn't worth much anymore, for me at least. But perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with the symbol of a captain's wheel. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Oh yeah, look at this storage.
Oh,
Let's get
gorgeous.
some... Well, that'll need to go in my research thing. I'll keep this in my thing instead of selling it. If it's supposed to bring luck, might as well, right? I can also handle my research, so I'll put one more research into my crab pots. Trader, here you go. Grieving father, you got anything new to say? I know I already talked to that man. Anything new from the dock worker? Do you ever process shipments for Blackstone Isle? He flicks through a large logbook. As far as I know, nobody lives there. Alright. Let's check the storage. Yeah, no, I'll need to go back to the usual place and fix up my fishing stuff because,
Oh,
currently
goddammit.
there's some spots that are a little fucked up.
I see.
Basically, upgrading it didn't put my gear in the orientations I left it in.
Just scattered them.
Yup. No, thank you, sir. Alright. Shipwright, don't mind me. Alright. That does coastal and shallow. Abyssal, Hadal. The only one I don't have is Oceanic. Wait, Abyssal and Hadal, coastal and shallow. Well, I'll just reorganize what I do have. And I'll take my explosives with me. Now I believe the little spot that needs those is just over here. Yup. Well, no, it's a bit further along. Is that fabric? Yes. Alright, the area that needs a little explosives should be here.
You get pull it out. Yeah.
metal. Normally I have to pay for that shit.
Not this time.
Let's see if I can't find a few more shipwrecks. Ooh, is that a swordfish? Oh, I don't think I have oceanic gear on me. Yep. Well, I'll check over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Ow. I didn't realize that was so close to the surface.
What's
Nope.
that?
Leave me alone.
Get the hell out.
That's the downside. I start hallucinating rocks. Fuck. Nope. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Shut up.
What the fuck is this?
The mayor.
I'm sorry. When has a mayor ever said something like that? Ah, yes, taking frequent breaks is important to keep workflow steady and healthy. What? Who are you? What have you done to the usual guy?
Well, I can upgrade my hull. I don't have any wood to handle the rod space, but I can at least get started on it.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Yep, is there metal needed for anything else? Okay. Hello, shipwright. I'm sorry. I will take a good night's sleep. I just saw the horrors.
No, the horror saw you and decided you looked delicious.
Okay, so instead of panicking, I am just gonna go right to where I saw the goodies. And I will head right back. Because there was a fucking anglerfish the size of my boat.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I lost a good deal of that scrap I collected.
Yep. How the seagulls sound like they're laughing at you.
That's a kookaburra. Kookaburra, whatever.
They've bred with the seagulls now. They're the same species.
Yep. You know what? There's weird fish here. Let's get a few. Ah, fuck, I've been shaved. Welcome back from your shower, Blue Umbreon. Ooh, Cursed Fangtooth.
You got absolutely eaten by the ghost ship.
I do not like the ghost ship. It is mean.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta run home before I start losing my sanity.
Again.
You know, I'm not even gonna go home. I'm just gonna go for the Professor's Island.
Smart. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going.
Fuck! Fuck! Doc! Thank you.
And next time, maybe don't run aground.
I didn't mean to. Let's hope the fish didn't go bad in my hull. Okay. Hello, paint maker. Paint boat. Hull. Those are crabs. You. More crabs. More crabs. Come on, please tell me you don't just want crabs. He just wants crab.
Does not care about anything but crab.
Well, I can still sell the fish.
Mm-hmm.
Let's catch a few more on our way. Hello, weird-looking mackerel.
It has all the eyes to see for you in the darkness. It just won't tell you when the ship is coming.
Catch a single fish. This spot is now depleted. Fuck.
Damn. Last one. We gotta get home.
Yep. The thing that makes me the odd one in my family is I have hazel eyes while the rest of my family has brown. Damn.
I mean, it's not okay. Hold on. Let me just do a quick check on you. Hold on. I remember reading something recently. Hi, environmental scientist here. I had to take 2 biology classes and 2 chemistry classes to even get close to taking classes related to my degree. Hold on. Okay. Where are my notes?
Okay, 2 wood, 2 metal, 2 wood, 2 fabric. Okay, so my next goal... right, I'm gonna go set out a crab pot. Because I got a big one. Nine works.
Okay, I have double checked. I was correct. I was correct. So, first of all, fun fact, do you know there are 16 individual gene codes that are responsible for your eye color? Most people are surprised by that. They think it's just one. No, there are 16. Another fun fact, I did research on this, please excuse me. I literally have an old school report pulled up. I wish I was shitting you. So, those genes control, you gotta get the fuck home. Those genes control specifically the pigments of your eyes, and those pigments are related to melanin and that's a lot of rock. Melanin, as well as two other chemical compounds called eumerelin and phenomelanin. Fun, quick question. What type of hazel eyes do you have? Because no hazel eyes are exactly the same. There are approximately... Let me check this. Because melanin has two varieties. That's the eumelanin and the phenomelanin. You can have... Yeah, there are... each... like recognized by like science types of hazel eyes, and then lighting affects that. So there's 2 types of lighting and then 8 base. Let me just do quick math. Why am I failing at 8 times 3? Oh right, I'm on the spot.
24.
Thank you. So there are
16, 24.
So there are 24 types of hazel eyes. So if you just like go in the mirror and look at them without like supremely bright light shining on them, are they more green? Are they more yellow? Are they kind of grayish bluish? Regardless, so only 5%-ish of the population has hazel eyes, and hazel eyes are a surprisingly dominant trait despite how little people have it. And it is relatively common for two brown eye parents to have a hazel-eyed kid without it making sense, because the gene stays in the gene pool longer than most. So, on average, you'll have genes stay in the gene pool for about 3 to 5 generations, depending on what that gene is. And the more often it gets passed down, the more likely it is that you will get that gene. It's how we got very specific types of facial features and hair colors in certain places, because it kept getting repeated. So, if, say, your great-grandmother on your mother's side has the gene for hazel eyes but has brown eyes, you can still have hazel eyes. That's the fun part about genetics. If it wasn't obvious, I did really well on that test.
They appear a golden color in some lighting.
Oh, yes! So you have more phenomelanin in your eyes than eumelanin. So eumelanin is what gives you kind of blue and brownish colors, while phelomelanin is what gives you yellowish and green tints. I know someone who had a genetic condition where their blood pressure increased the amount of phelomelanin in their eyes to the point where if they got angry enough, their eyes would go pure yellow. I wish I was shitting here. It's one of the reasons why I was so excited when we started doing genetics in biology too. Because genetic mutations are really fun and super interesting.
Mm-hmm. When not in certain lighting, they appear to be a greenish hazel.
Yep. My mom has very, very pretty greenish hazel eyes, and I got closer to the gray side. But when I was younger, because hazel eyes are the most prone to changing color versus any other eye shade physically possible. Like, the rate of change is like, I think I have it written down here. I did not write it down, but I know it was like somewhere in the high 70s. If you have hazel eyes, there's a higher than 70% chance that they will change rather drastically by the age of 50. I used to have a perfect amber ring around my pupils when I was a younger kid. When I started hitting my teenage years, it disappeared. Please ignore the sound of me pouring tea into a glass. I hate drinking it out of the can. The can cut my lip. I'm not drinking out of it again.
Damn.
But I lost the amber ring and gained a lot more gray. But both my dad and my brother have nowhere near the same eye color as my mom and I. My mom and I have hazel eyes. My dad has the brownest eyes you will ever see, and my brother has the bluest eyes you will ever see. Wonder if you found a squid nest.
Yep. Anyway.
I wonder if we should head back. That rock tried so hard.
Yeah, that rock just popped up like, run it to me! Aww. My eyes that occasionally turn gold when exposed to sunlight. Yep.
Yes, they will. Hold on. I do actually have that written down. Hold on.
Alright, time to go hunting for more shipwrecks.
Okay, so, fun fact. Only age can physically change your eye color. Sunlight just changes how we perceive them because light hits them differently.
And also because light can make your eyes expand and contract and therefore affect where the pigment is distributed.
True. Not always. It's usually in the same spot, but it's actually how much pigment you can see.
But I mean, like, it can intensify certain colors sometimes.
Yes, exactly. So mainly what sunlight does is it tends to highlight the RGY scale. You would go, why isn't it the RBY scale? Why isn't blue included? Blue is very rarely included in most things in nature. Red, green, and yellow are the primary colors you will see in most types of genetics. Fun fact, blue eyes are just a variation of green. green and unpigmented. Having blue is almost completely illogical in nature. Very few things are truly blue. We're just really good at seeing blue colors. So their eyes turning yellow is from a fun little phenomenon called, hold on, let me make sure I'm getting the name of the thing right. Let's make sure it's cones, not rods. Because I do not like giving information. Yes, it was cone cells. I'm so good at this. So, your eyes are made up of two types of cellular bases, cones and rods. Cones are what give you your eye color. And usually come in multiple wavelengths. So, anyways, the yellow comes from combinations of red, green, and little bits of yellow. Believe it or not, the yellow isn't actually all that important in your eye color. It's mostly the reds doing the heavy lifting. Because, fun fact, the base for most hazel eyes is brown, which is a predominantly red shade. So essentially what's happening is the light of the sun is catching on your eyes and making those tiny little yellow pigments just the littlest bit brighter.
Anyway, we have from Blue Umbreon. No one believes me, but I've seen my pupils appear linear instead of circular when they appear gold. Ferret says, from my AP Bio class, blue is no pigment and brown is most pigment in simple terms.
Correct. Hold on, I think there is an actual explanation for why your pupils can turn into slits if you are human. I don't actually have this written down in my notes. I have to double check this. Hold on. Where is my academic website?
Scientific answer, secretly a cat? Yep.
Pretty much. Scientific answer,
Predator.
Embryon.
Oh. All-seeing cod! Staring
Jeez.
outwards unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. That poor fish is living through some eldritch horror every day of its life.
Mm-hmm. I think this is also cones, and specifically light reflex. So, one, humans are
Fighting
really
with
good
me
at...
again. Wish me luck. Okay, best of luck, Ferret.
Okay, so, fun fact. One, as cool as it would be, your eyes aren't actually turning into slits. It's very, very rare that your eyes can actually become slits, and if they are permanently like that forever and always. It is actually a genetic condition that causes that. Specifically, a function in your genetics. Why am I calling it a malfunction? Whatever. So specifically,
funny to say.
so specifically what's happening is our brains are so good at pattern recognition, we can see patterns that aren't perfectly there. So what's most likely happening for you is when your eyes change color in sunlight and turn that yellow shade, you most likely have some darker colors either on top or on the bottom of your pupils or on specifically one side only. And it disrupts the perfectly circular pattern of your pupils, which gives it the appearance of having a slit pupil. Which, honestly, I would murder someone to have eyes that cool. I would be
same.
so insufferable if I had eyes that had pupils that could appear as slits, especially ones that turned yellow in sunlight. When I was younger, my eyes were significantly more yellow and then got significantly more gray as I aged. My melanin levels completely swapped. I would never show this online, but if I went back and found old baby pictures of myself, yeah, no, those are the most amber gold eyes you will ever see in your lifetime, and then they go straight to gray by the time I hit 18. Which was kind of alarming for most people. I thought someone would think I had died and repossessed my own body. The color shift was that dramatic. That was also because I had like early onset glaucoma or something like that, but some kind of extra eye thing that made my eyes go, well, we don't need all this pigment, right?
And then you go, no, my pigment!
And I went, no, my pigment! And then the pigment was like, wait, you want us to come back? And I'm like, yes! So currently, I'll explain that bit later. Anyways, my god, I forgot every topic I was physically on because I went to move my pillow because there was a feather poking me in the ribs. I forgot everything. Fuck!
Man.
What were we talking about?
Eye color.
Oh, right. Oh, right. So you know what I mentioned earlier, how hazel eyes are the most common eyes to change color? Yeah, no, I wasn't joking. There are multiple accounts of people with hazel eyes having very dramatic shifts at different points in their lifespan. I went from golden amber to pure gray to something close to like brownish yellow and then gray half the time. Because my eye color changed so dramatically, was one of the reasons why I could get a, I almost said orthodontist. What's the term for eye doctors?
Optometrist?
Optometrist. I got an optometrist on very, very short notice, as in, we called, I had an appointment next day, because I was losing the ability to see clearly at such a rapid rate, and my eyes went from this lovely, beautiful brown color to, are you possessed? Legitimately, are you possessed? Turns out, no, I just had lazy eye, and I was inheriting the glaucoma on my mom's side of the family. And also, like, 10 other things at once. And my eyes were like, we're done being gray, like 5 years later, and now I'm over here with like nearly perfect brown eyes, and I'm like, you guys make up your mind? It's like wearing a pair of contacts I didn't agree to.
Anyway, you approach a hooded figure. Swathed in dark blue robes, their face is barely visible. Fisherman, please help. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel.
Adorable.
I will bring you a blue mackerel, mysterious cultist. That's
Just-
Eels. Are you mackerel? No, you're stingrays.
Just hungry.
Yep. Yeah, no, I might need to go back to my usual area to get a mackerel.
Alright, how much time do you have left to do that?
Oh, there's one right here.
Perfect.
I'm gonna catch a couple, because that was a trophy one.
Maybe he's super hungry and we can give him like 8.
Exactly. That'll do.
Now we can go back to this guy and feed him.
Hello, sir. You said the ancient hunger arises? I brought you like 12 mackerel. How's that sound? Here you go, sir. With expert precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouth unceremoniously.
Brilliant.
More, still empty. It's a tiger mackerel. Okay. Completely different fish I'm gonna need to find elsewhere.
You're gonna have to hoof it back to the nearest rest stop island.
I think I can make it back to the main town.
So Jube has something that we call hubris.
The hubris bell isn't ringing! I'm not hearing that hubris bell!
Yeah, because the hubris bell rang so much earlier, it needs a break.
Hubris.
Hubris, you know what? Can I don't want to say copyright. You know what? This isn't the correct word for it either, and I'm using it anyways. I'm going to manhandle that word onto every label I can for Jube.
Okay. I need 4 lumber, 4 bolts of cloth, and 3 refined metal. Got it. Okay, refined metal I was able to get at the traveling merchant.
Mm-hmm. And from blowing up rats.
Yep, I'll head over to the traveling merchant, who I believe is over that way. I think the impairment is in my left eye. Might as well catch some fish on my way there. Fable, can shampoo cause visual impairment?
Depends. So yeah, actually it can. Are we talking about temporary or permanent? Temporary, all shampoos can cause it.
All shampoos cause temporary if you get them in your eyes. Oh.
Exactly. The fuck was that?
Inside its eye, a perpetual pattern repeats. Red cyclones meld through shimmering green swirls. The abyss burns through you.
Alrighty then. But if you were specifically talking about like more permanent damage, like you get it in your eye and then like time passes and it's still fucked up, yeah. Multiple things can happen. One, the shampoo could have physically damaged your eye. That's something that can happen. Usually you'll see like this, yada 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 yada. The chances of it actually physically changing an eye color or something like that is kind of illogical, unless it like impacted the cone so badly.
They're talking about permanent visual impairment.
Visual impairment? Oh, absolutely, 100%. The shampoo, if done incorrectly, can 100% turn you blind. There's a reason that many shampoos, especially ones in high sulfate quantities, will go, hey, if you get this in your eye, get it out fast. Because, fun fact, your eyes don't have an immune system.
Your immune system would attack your eyes if it knew they existed.
Exactly. There is no immune system connected to your eyes, which means if your eyes ever get anything considered sick, such as micro tears that introduce bacteria into the system, or damage to the cornea or retina, or causing irritation that causes you to scratch it, which causes you to push your eyelashes down into your eye, which then scratch your eye. There's even been cases of it removing the mucus film on your eye, which ain't great, by the way, if you didn't know.
I feel the need to pull attention to what I've just discovered.
What did you do?
You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in its side.
Oh.
Let's look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and drawers. Drawers are missing. Loose floorboards? No floorboards left. Electrical equipment? Still there, though exposure to the elements has fried the internals. Angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. Ooh, a note! Let's check the cargo. Metal scraps. A weak valve engine. A basic fishing pole. Goodbye, wreck of a fellow fisherman probably sent out by the mayor. Rest in piss.
Oh, not in piss!
I didn't mean to run into that. Okay.
Everyone remember, if you haven't done it in a bit, take a drink and stretch your legs.
This will go in the storage. Alright, ma'am. Well. I'll buy that metal. Send it to my storage. Buy a couple of research parts. Damn. Here we go. If we have any oceanic. You know how bathrooms appear dim when they only have one bulb in them? My eyes have appeared gold at that level of like, damn.
Not bad.
Right. Let's just... Yeah, no, that's good. Let's rest. Do you have the good shit restocked? You do. I'm gonna go broke getting the pieces I need. Alright, ma'am. I will come back to you with more fish later. They appear gold at dawn and dusk. Those fish disappeared right as I parked on top of them to fish.
Oh.
Oh, these are the fish that guy was that one isn't. But that one should be. Keep getting too excited about clicking the button.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I was used to the button mashing working.
Yep. Doesn't help that this has such a small area.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, please, giant fish that wants to eat me, don't notice me. Sure.
Why not?
Sure, okay. Alright, ma'am, I'm gonna sell you everything but one of these fish. And then I have to find the cultist that wants it. It's pretty normal for your night vision to be at its best during a full moon because there's more light from the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have enough to buy? Yes! The final piece of fancy refined scrap metal. Alright, then I need to find 4 fabric and 4 lumber. Let me check. That guy was over here, I think. Hello, demon noises from the deep sea. I'm not a big fan of you.
I can make better demon noises. Just have to give me 20 minutes in an audio system.
No, I'll get that later. Stop wrapping around me. I'm just gonna go back.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you. Stop following me. Please stop. I don't want to be rammed. Thank you. No, I'd say also just some eyes are more sensitive than others. That's how bodies work.
Mm.
Alright. I don't remember where the cultist is. But... oh, the fish is stale. I'll have to find him really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this island. Orcas!
Yeah!
That's sick as hell. The lightning is less sick.
Yeah. Not a big fan of it.
Another one!
They so pretty.
AFK, alright. Oh, I wasn't heading north. That would explain a lot. Okay, how's the fish doing? Rotting, damn it. Okay, I need to find out where that cultist is. And I need to make a clean shot between the place you can catch the tiger fish and him. Yeah, he's over here on this island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'd say right about here. Put an exclamation mark. Back. Okay, so I just need to head southwest. No, southeast. Oh, there they are. I love hearing little noises and going, a friend? Anyways, I'm gonna catch something just so... Oh, I don't have an oceanic rod. I was like, yeah, I shouldn't come to her dock empty-handed. I'm gonna have to. That should work. Actually, I'm not sure if the fish I'm hunting are out at this hour. Let's get some wreckfish while we're here at least.
Mm-hmm.
Bony wreckfish. Blackmouth salmon.
Whoop!
Hello, ma'am. Gotta recoup my thousands of dollars I spent.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice if there was a way to find refrigeration.
Mm-hmm. Logically, ice boxes should be invented by this point, right?
Most logically, but also... Man.
Would you be upset if I went and raided the pantry for veggie straws?
Go get snacks.
I'm getting veggie straws, y'all. When I get back, I want to know everyone's favorite flavor of veggie straw.
Ooh. Funky. Hello, ma'am. Don't mind me. Now, come on, fishies. You look too small to be the ones I'm looking for. Fuck. Hold on. I'm not finding the fish I need, am I? Beautiful. Alright. One away from the wood, and still 4 away on the cloth. Unfortunately, I didn't get any fish. actually. Boop, 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 boop. And then I can repair these. Oof, expensive. That'll do. Crab pots. Here. 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 Please tell me these are tuna. Well, they're the fish I'm looking for. So that's the tiger mackerel. I got a single one. We're headed north. A lot more west north. That's odd. A rotten mass lies down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Bag of doubloons. A research part. Some metal scrap. And some cloth. Okay. I need to head around this aisle. And deliver this man his fish. More still empty. Yep, here is your tiger mackerel. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. A snake mackerel. I'm gonna look up where you find snake mackerels. Dredge. Snake mackerel. Location, Devil's Spine. Well, guess we're headed to Devil's Spine. Oh, let's see this. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken, fog port. 5 equals rise, he knows. Okay then.
Hello, I am back. I got distracted by my brother. We were doing accent time. For those who do not know, my brother and I used to sit in front of the TV and play DVDs of various movies and try and mimic the voices of the people. I could not do it very well. My brother was very good at it. But I got a hang of doing accents without needing a script. My brother needs a script to be able to do his accents, but he can mimic someone literally to a T. It is alarming how good he is at it.
Welcome back, Blue Embryon. Also,
Hello,
I'm
welcome.
mute that server one-handed while I'm driving back to port. Because people are having a very obvious conversation. Let me... Nothing. Mute. 3 hours sounds good.
Brilliant.
Right. Put that in storage, that in storage, that in storage, that in storage. It isn't soap, my eyes are impaired.
Most eye impairments come from genetics
Things, yeah.
over injury.
Had a lazy eye since infancy? Pretty normal, yep.
That'd probably be it. I developed mine over time. Now if I take off my glasses, I will crash my car immediately on the road.
Alright, I need to find a snake mackerel for the fish guy. Which apparently is in Devil's Spawn. So let me look for where that is. Oh. Brand new area. Well, I do want to catch some more fish and make back my money. And there's also some good dredging for materials here. And I placed my crab pots. Oh. Hello, decorator crab.
Just wants you to have a good party.
And he is a normal crab. Just looks a little funky.
You're out in nature.
Rock crab. I'm like, every time I open, I'm hoping for the freaks, because that way I can bring one back to the painter. Oh, I've been given toast. Hum.
Yeah.
Hum. Hum. Delicious. You're welcome. Yippee! Alright, let's go take these crabs back to the lady, and then we'll fish a bit more around the island. And hopefully not get spotted by the giant eel that lives under the island. Oh. I'm right at the entrance to one of its dens, but that's fine. Also, I've taken a nap during an eclipse before. A lot of people do. Honestly, S tier time for a nap.
S tier time to convince everyone that you're God's favorite pope.
True. Come on, there's gotta be something around here.
There is, but I'm not sure you want to meet it. Cousin Larry's a bit...
I don't have the oceanic rod. Unfortunate. Carefully. You'll do. Please tell me you're fabric. No, you're metal.
Pat.
Ouchie. We're fine. I'm just gonna empty this spot and then we're heading right back to the lady. Because I need cloth. Desperately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I need to turn on my lights. Don't you grab me. Thank you.
Demons are here.
The demons want me so bad. They want me to succumb to the eldritch madness.
Mm-hmm.
My eclipse glasses were lopsided on the left side when I was taking a nap on my friend Lily's arm. Sun damage is a possibility. But also, I feel like a lot more people who take naps in the sun would have damaged eyes.
Yeah. Like, your eyelids would have to be extraordinarily thin to be damaged while closed.
Alright, research. Fuck it, let's do another one into engine. 9.5 for 1. Which, compared to this, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54 would be a bit better than the twin jet drive engine. But there's also the possibility that that one could be better.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes sleep with one eye partly open. Eye up. You're drying out your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Yeah, I'll check on my crab pots again. Floating dock. New hull. Watch this shit. Boom, 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 and boom. I just need money. Speaking of money, crib.
Yeah.
Crib. Crib. No weird cribs? No weird cribs. Oh! We got one! A cortex decorator!
Yeah.
I also sleep with my plushies. Mood!
Hmm.
Plushie piles are great for sleeping.
I have a weighted deer the size of my torso.
Honestly, I need better plush storage because some of them, like, I want to display them, but I don't have space for a shelf in my room.
I have them in a plastic container. You're doing better than me.
True. Well, actually, considering some of them are on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's toss him in storage so I can hand him over to the paint guy. Alright, I'm just gonna swim over to painter guy real quick. Make sure I'm heading the right way. Yep. We're gonna speed over to Big Marrow, but Little Marrow, and hand over the decorator crab to the painter, and then come right back. Mine are on the right or left side of my head. I don't even know where mine are most of the time when I sleep. Oh, I should probably catch a couple things to sell at the fish market.
Like every mackerel on the sea.
That's the main goal currently.
Imagine if you pull up a tiger.
I already got my tiger mackerel to him, so currently I'm looking for one that is in Devil's Spine.
Hmm.
It's called like the snake mackerel.
Fun.
Oh, I think I left one of my crab pots out here. Oopsie
Oh.
daisy. Yeah! I did! Here we are. Well. Here we are. We're gonna go to Little Marrow first to handle the decorator crab before it goes bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Paint boat. Hull. It's not sharp mint, I don't think. Yeah, no. Next page. Maple orange. Cortex decorator. And then I need a splintered crab for the other one. Yep, we're working on it, buddy. Okay, we're gonna undock, go across the bay. Shouldn't take too long. And the rocks only show up when the eye at the top center of the screen goes red. Hello, sir. I think we finally
Remember to
got
take
it.
a drink, babe.
Yeah, I know. New hull. Let's start on the storage upgrades first. Because those are the most beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check our ship storage. Oh yeah, look at this.
Damn.
Yeah, I can hear the danger sounds. You can't get me 'cause I'm docked.
Mm-hmm. The wonders of being docked.
to head southeast-ish. To get my crab pots back and sell the last stuff to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll see if anything else needs some refined metal. Ooh, hold on. Beautiful. A loose jaw. Alright, come here. Research parts. Rock crab. Rock crab. 3 decorator crabs. Three more rock crabs.
Have you considered 10 more rock crabs?
Please, no, there's so many. Let's check how my wallet's doing. 43! Okay. That'll go to storage. We'll do some research on engines. And we'll head out to see if I can find anything else more to sell or collect. Research Park, very welcome.
Oh my gosh, my brother is drumming at nearly 10 in the evening. I'm going to kill someone.
Stop collecting me nightmares. Oh dear God! Fable about half, maybe more of what you told me about iGenetics I didn't know because I've never taken AP Bio/Bio 2.
I mean, I'm in college for an environmental studies.
You're getting drowned out a bit.
Yeah, welcome to the drums, man! The drums are here and I don't like them.
So thank you. Hell yeah.
You're welcome, you're welcome! I'm always willing to share information. And apparently drums.
Alright, let's see. Do you need metal? Yeah, let's shove some metal in there. And some metal in here. know you don't have infinite repair materials. I just happened to be out a little late. That'd handle coastal, shallow, and oceanic. This would handle abyssal, hadal, and oceanic. Shallow and volcanic. Mangrove and coastal would be good. Just depending on my loadout, I could fit more or less on me. I've also only taken Bio 1 and half of Environmental Science.
I mean, yeah, that's nothing to sniff at. You got through a whole biology class, even if it was difficult. I'm hardly getting through my chemistry classes, and they're required. Big fucking crab.
That was the splintered crab. The painter's gonna love it.
Yes, he will. He better.
Sure.
My view on it is, if I can share information with people, I'm gonna share information with people because it's fun. If they want to share information with me, absolutely, I'm sitting and I'm listening. Regardless, all information is good information, especially if it's being put in, what's the wording I want to use for this? Information for information's sake is good. That's about it. I don't have to go into more detail. That's about it. What time is it for Jube? Oh, you're good. You're fine. You won't get murdered by the darkness yet.
Yeah, I was like, let me just catch some fish on the way home so that I actually have something to sell. And while, yes, I could use troll nets, I don't know. The troll nets just, I don't vibe with them. I love the stupid little sounds of the fish rotating. Ooh, three-headed cod. 3 heads writhe and struggle in unison. 3 mouths hang agape, then close shut together. 3 lives lived as one. 1 fate bound to many. That's fun.
This game has some really fun descriptions.
It does. Hello, I've returned. Mr. Painter. I have some dye materials for you. Boom. Oh, that's good. Nice. I hate having 2 different types of seizures, absent and physical. Yeesh. Okay, let's quickly move across the port. Shipwright. Hi, I need you to fix my crab pots. Let's see, 3,000 lumens, 40 meters. could be good to get an incandescent array. The problem is they're like... Actually, $3.91. How much would I get for some... No brainer. Okay, volcanic shallow, mangrove coastal. That handles all of the same things as the versatile rod. Then I need abyssal, hadal, and oceanic. Which is this one. So if I just sell my bottomless lines... I need a fathomless wench. Which isn't too expensive, I just need to get $200 more of fish. I don't do much, abyssal or hadal over here, so I'll have her reinstall this temporarily. Which will get us through most of the night. We can sleep through the last bit. And go fishing. Actually, I should probably put my crab pots in storage before I start doing that. Alright. Let's go fishing.
Take me to the water.
You'll be sleeping with the fishes. Right. You next. Depleted. Let's see, can I maybe fit one or two more fish in here? Yes, I can. Beautiful. Fishmonger. We'll get a bit more just so we don't have nothing left when we swap out our rods. I've been smacked with a fish. get away with emptying this pond, I think. Okay. Go, go, go. Perfect. Fishmonger, thank you. And now, shipwright. We need the fathomless winch, so we are going to uninstall storage. Then this should coastal, shallow, oceanic. Yeah, and the other thing we don't have is the dredge, because we don't have the nets. Because those take up 4 whole spots of storage.
Yeah, that's a bit difficult to do.
Exactly. So, that should handle it all. I should see if I have any extra engine I can add on. Because more speed is better. At least currently. I mean, that one only does 14.7, and I could do a 15, but not worth it. Alright, let's check our tab. More fish. Pursuits. Snake mackerel. So we're headed for Devil's Spine, which is northeast, I believe.
In your egg.
Have you checked your butthole?
Butthole!
Skid up, butthole. Checking. Yeah, I just have to get past these islands. Which, you know, I won't catch any fish on the way. Better to get there, find a town, and work from there. Would that be a town? Let's check the map. No, that's another island with things on it. That's Devil's Spine. Looks real fancy, doesn't it? Oh. Jump scared me. Okay. Okay. That was not an orca. That was like a fucking leviathan or some shit. Didn't seem to mind me, but... Oh, cool. Lava. Oh! A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves! Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense! Your arrival is providence from the deep itself! I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness? Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is by definition a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The sting of the salt. Pain Pain is a trick of the flesh. Do not surrender to it. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearts of these 3 idols lay barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance. I must provide no more. Okay. I mean, I just came here to have a docking spot, but sure. Fucking Minecraft cave noise-esque sounds here. Let's just, that'll do. Whale? Yeah. Really weird whale. That'll do. We'll take a little nap. Because I don't know what dangers exist here at night. Broken spectacles, sure. Sure, why not? We might need more metal anyway. Are you the fish I'm looking for? Nope. Nope. Okay, they definitely seem to be amongst the volcanoes. So we will drop off the rest of the stuff, nap, and then check that spot. Because I know better than to go in unprepared. Right. Especially considering once I catch it, I have to zip back to the cultist before the stuff goes bad. Alright. Carefully. Please tell me You are what I am looking for. No. Are you? No. You'll do. Those seem too long to be what I'm looking for. You don't look like the right fish either. You look weird, but you're not the fish I'm looking for. Is this a dock? Ancient ruins. Okay, that's an item I don't have yet. Cave. Check the left wall. These paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure emerging from the sea. In the dim light, okay, right wall. These paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Lovely. Firefish. Let's get some more wood. That'll do. Is this the fish I'm looking for? No. Oi! Ow! Stop biting me! Hopefully these are the fish I'm looking for. No. Alright, we are gonna head south. Hold on. Nope. Let's check the information on the fish I'm looking for again. I'm looking for a snake mackerel. And I need to do some repairs, but I can't do those here. Okay. They said anywhere. Those aren't the ones I'm looking for. Let's see. there's a port over there and a port over here. No. Oh, thank fuck she's here. Alright, are these the fish I'm looking for? Oh, they're everywhere all over this region. Hello, ma'am. I got 3 bolts of cloth. And 3 boards. I just don't have the stuff for it yet. The money. Okay. You need metal? Yes, you do. Perfect. Hello, ma'am. I will bring back some fish. God, that thing looks weird. Armored sea robin. Oh. There we go. Are these the fish? Yes, they are. Hello, ma'am. Here is the fish I've caught. Hope you don't mind giving me some repairs. I'll rest. Ah! Hello, ferret. And then hopefully that collection of fish is still there. Because if so, I can grab a bunch and leave. Beautiful. Ooh, that one's fucked up. Serpentine mackerel. Ooh, and a tattered one. Alright, I am headed straight line, I'd say south by southwest. Or would it be east? Nope, west is correct. I can probably do a little dredging while I'm at it. Iron Haven crate. And this will probably be another Iron Haven crate. Beautiful, okay. Need to get... Whoa! Giant whale. Checking a little more west. Did I go past it? I did. Hello, sir. I brought you your order. Here's your snake mackerel. The fish has barely left her hands before splintered nails begin peeling at its scales. The heart is extracted and devoured. Their head tilts upward to look at you. They take a book from inside their robe and hand it over. Hunger, sated. Now I wait. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Thanks. Let's see what this book is. Haggling and Bartering, a guide. Beautiful. Hello, fishmonger. These will go to my storage. Alright. Shipwright. And I guess the best would be to check the dry dock. I need $600. Which I think I'm a bit off of? Yeah, by 200. Let's do a bit more fishing then. Actually, this. I think I can probably fit maybe one or two more. Right. Spot's been depleted. Boop, boop, boop. Are these tiny ones? Let's get one more. A few more loads like that and I'll be right back where I was before I started getting all my upgrades. Which is the current goal, honestly. Beautiful. Now I feel a bit better going to the dry dock and getting my new storage. Beautiful. Alright. I don't have any materials on me. I need to find Iron Haven. I'm actually going to look up, what do I do with supply crates?
I had lovely talk with brother about not playing drums at 10.
These are needed for the Iron Rig, which is one of the, DLCs.
Ah.
Well, just gonna run across the bay to sell some stuff at Little Marrow. Oh! Fuck! Do not drive at night.
Teeth. Think?
Hello, sir. Boop, boop. I was like, yeah, I'll be just fine. I'll just go across the so many fucking things. I was surely I'll be fine in the bay. No, I won't. Well, might as well get some money so I can pay for those repairs. Ooh. Cyclopean flounder. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Fun. Oh, and then of course right after that I get the riddled flounder. Don't you love when the Eldritch Madness fucks up your fish?
I think they're quite charming.
Makes them a little harder to sell, but meh. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, maybe catch some small boys. Oh, we got a ferret.
Hi, chat.
Alright. Let's bring in this hull of fish that'll pay for my repairs.
Did you get bonked into something while I was cooking?
I ran into some rocks while trying to cross the bay. Because they were the invisible rocks, and I had the dash enchantment on instead of the spotlight enchantment. Alright. Still, 1,500 is not bad. Let's see. Currently, we're looking for things to finish these. Alright. Now let's see. We've got... Let me remove this. Alright, so we have 3 things to get in Devil's Spine. We've been asked to do something in the center of Twisted Strand. Fuck it! To Devil's Spine we go! Making sure I'm going there correctly. Actually, I can cut through here, probably. Because I believe there is a dock in here. Right, it's over on this side. Builder! Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just gonna nap at your dock. And then I noticed some shipwreckage materials. So I'm just gonna... Right, and then there's one right over here, and one over there. Right, and the last one is... some metal materials, but why not? I'm sure I can find a further use for them. our storage. Okay. Oh, I did get a new message. My darling, I found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back. And yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise, she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious. I'm not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is some thinly veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? I cannot recall. Alright, off to Devil's Spine we go!
Yay! Back into the red place.
Back into the volcanic area. In the volcanic area where the cultists live. Alright, my preferred dock is gonna be over this way. Ooh, hold on, I'll catch her a fish. Oh, I was a little late on that one. Ooh. That's a big boy. Hello, ma'am. I've brought you a singular, very large fish.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's check our map. We are headed for there first, so... Okay, we want to avoid those red piranhas. And that one. Am I about the right spot? Yeah. A stone shrine. An upright slab. Ah. Fancy crabs.
Man, they really like crabs in this game.
Well, these are crabs I don't have yet, so I probably have to bring the crab pot here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, I'll get some shinies. A fucking goblet! Let's go!
3-minute warning.
Thank you, Ferret.
Yeah.
Let's go with large party 4x4. That could fit maybe one of those crabs. We can't use these because these are 3x3 and probably therefore too small. Actually, but I should do it just in case I get some of the crabs that are meant for this area. Alright. Let's swap that out for the crab pots. We're gonna place one here. 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 That'll do. Alright. Let's see if anything happens to get caught while we are AFKing for the morning.
I need you.
Oh, beautiful. Please tell me these are the right crabs. They are. Perfect. Volcano snail. I'll probably check that one later. And those ones don't have anything yet, so let's go deliver the crabs that need to go in here. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Fathomless flame, some lumber, a research part, a goblet, and a silver plate. And we are going to park, put things in storage, and end stream. Alright. Anyway, thank you all for watching tonight's stream. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. We go live Tuesday and Thursday nights starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be notified when I go live next. And I hope to see you all in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.